We won't. And so the question is how do we cheat history? All the other republics failed over fiscal issues, just like we're about to do it. And our founders gave us a wonderful opportunity. They put it in the Constitution, said that the states can call a convention of states. Our problem, Charles, is most politicians don't want to make the hard choices. Now, they make the easy, like Senator Harris now saying she wants to spend another $3 trillion a year on Medicare for all, and you'll have the same quality parameters that you have in the VA, which the outcomes are disastrous. You can ask any doctor that trained there, they'd never send a patient there. So why would we continue to go that way when the solution to health care is we don't have any market forces allocating that scarce resource? So if, in fact, you mandated outcomes to be published and prices to be published, guess what people would do? Especially since their deductibles are over $6,000.
Right.
The average family spends $7,900, and the average business spends $20,000 a year for health care for the patient. So you could cut health care costs 30% just with market forces and still have a safety net for those who either couldn't participate in that or don't have the skills to do that. We could still save hundreds of billions of dollars. 1/3 of all the dollars spent in health care doesn't help anybody get well, doesn't prevent anybody from getting sick. That's it. Well, I won't use the word I was thinking.
Right.
It's a tragedy.
Right, I understand. And of course, you are also a trained physician, so you come at this from two different angles, understanding it with a depth that most people don't understand. And you've been an evangelist for us fixing this, and yet it's gotten worse. I mean, I continue to say pox in both houses. I don't see where either political party is going to do anything to fix this.
They won't. And that's why we need to put parameters around them. We need to say you have to use generally accepted accounting principle. We'll give you 9 years to balance the budget. If you want to spend, other than in a time of severe country distress or war, you have to balance the budget. And if you want to borrow more money than you have to have the permission from the states. Because the states are the ones that are going to pay all this back. The federal government doesn't pay anything.
Where are you, and where is this movement, the Convention of States movement? I had a guest on recently who talked about states taking more power, or taking the power that was granted to them to even help with some of the nonsense in D.C., because there's an impasse there that we haven't seen in a long time.
Right. Well, our whole effort is restorative. It's not create a new constitution or anything else. It's to restore the Commerce Clause, the General Welfare Clause. It's to put fiscal restraint on the federal government by forcing politicians to make hard choices. And it's to put term limits both on elected and appointed federal officials. We have 12 states that have passed it. I expect that we'll have 6 to 8 this year. You have to be to 34 before a convention can be called. I think it's the least dangerous thing that America could do, because what America's doing today is nothing.
Senator, thank you very much. That's a great idea, too. Term limits on the bureaucrats. Yeah. Great. I hadn't even heard that before. Thank you very much.
You bet.
Appreciate it.
Go to conventionofstates.com, press the button, sign the petition. More importantly, get 10 of your friends to do the same. When you sign the petition, then that sends a letter to your state legislator. You go on the list in their district as a supporter. We deliver those lists to the state legislators. It means something to them.